Hello everybody, this is JP3 here with episode 8 of our replay through of the story mode in Red Dead Redemption 2. Before we get started today, I want to go back to something that I came across in between the episodes. Arthur wakes up, sleepyhead that he is. It is graphic. It does pertain to something we'll be dealing with, but it's not something that's so important that you have to watch it. So, if you don't want to see something that's a little graphic, then please go ahead and skip to the time that I'm putting below right now at the bottom of the screen. Just skip ahead to that. Alright, check this out. So what you're seeing here is me exiting Valentine to go back to the camp. And then I come across something that is definitely very disturbing. When I first played this game, when I saw this scene, I thought that I was looking at what may have been a lynching of perhaps someone of color. But then later on, I found out that this is not that actually. This is actually something very different. This is something you come across actually 2 more times. This is just the first one you generally come across because it's close to Valentine. What you're seeing here is the work of a very, very disgusting serial killer. And he's actually left whoever comes across this a note buried in the face of some very unfortunate poor bastard.
Whoa. You poor bastard.
So what it is it's actually clue 1 of 3 and some instructions that will lead us to his hideout. This is the classic serial killer that seems to want to get caught. So some time will be spent later on finding the other 2 clues at similarly gory locations, and then putting those together to catch this guy and stop him from killing any more innocent people. So there you have it, a little bit of a murder mystery, a very gruesome murder mystery, I might add.
Party then?
Oh, shut up.
What did I say?
I think you were a little sweet on Sean. That's what I think, Karen. I did not know that until this playthrough that they were possibly sweet on each other, and that kind of sort of may explain something that happens later on in the game. We've actually got a home robbery with Javier, and I think that'll be a great thing to do. These types of missions, I prioritize them because they can go away as you pass through the main story.
Hey, Javier.
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. But they're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
Just take a look, that's all. Just take a gander.
It's up north, on the other side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland Falls, so... You know it?
Sure, more or less.
Actually, if I remember right, we don't actually ride all the way there. That's pretty far from here. I think what happens is like a small kind of cutscene takes over. Something of that ilk. It sounds bad. It sounds like we're going to rob a bunch of poor people at some, homestead off in the wilderness. This is actually a really good Dutch van der Linde gang type target. People that are already up to no good are the easiest to rob.
Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me. There's a spot up ahead where we should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on it.
I really don't want the Springfield rifle. I'd rather have a shotgun, but I'm not going to go back to the horse and get it. I wish this game would just let me choose my weapons. And the weapons I choose to actually stay on my back and or shoulder. Or holsters.
Got your binoculars.
Well, there's a pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house. This could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there. I ain't sure about this.
I think we need to draw them out somehow. I got an idea. Follow me.
I think I remember what he does. I would like to make this more of a stealth mission instead. I might go outside of the bounds of what you're supposed to do, and I might get slightly punished for it, but I'd like to see if we could maybe stealth kill the first handful of people here.
Look at the place.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
It won't actually. They can see right through all these bushes and things that are not as, semi-solid or not solid. They can spot us just fine. That's the one thing you don't do in this game, is fight people in brush like this, because they can see through it a hell of a lot better than you can. If not perfectly through it. One of these days, games will advance to the point where those semi-solid textures and things like that are things that actually obstruct the view, or maybe, impair the accuracy of the NPCs you face off against. It sure as hell make it a lot more realistic and fair.
Just stay quiet.
Maybe use hunt a pig this time once, Mal. Creepers, Finn. Don't score notions in the dippy Plymouth's head.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? No, Edie, get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Your niece will pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed.
Go!
You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it.
Flagger your felt. I think I understand what that means. Actually, I've flaggered a lot of felts
Okay.
of people that were
Take cover by the rock over there.
deserving of a
I'll create a
flaggering.
distraction, then you jump them, okay?
What kind of distraction?
You'll see.
Oh, just tell me. Stop being so... Oh, I definitely remember what he does now. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can do something stealthily, but I doubt it'll work. Something tells me that as soon as I do it, it will alert everybody, but this is not hard, so I think I can have a little fun with this. So there's a guy, if you look at our mini monocle, there's a guy that's kind of standing near us. He's going inside that house now. I think I could go over and get him from behind. But now I'm starting to forget if that door in the back is locked only to the NPCs. But you see there, Javier has actually started a fire over there. Oh, we do have a guy that's nearby. Maybe I can use throwing knives to kill him before anyone else is alerted. Or a tomahawk, maybe? Maybe a tomahawk? There we go. Oh, no, yeah, that wasn't a silent weapon. Or that doesn't matter. Went too soon. Dude, I remember when I first played this mission, I threw dynamite over there, and your ass was in the way, and it made it to where I couldn't throw it, and I threw it right at my feet and killed myself. So, first time I played this mission did not go well. Like, I think it's a great idea to gather them all in one spot, but anyway, now we're taking shots, so we need to get down. And use Deadeye. So I need to find a good place for cover here. There's a guy inside there. Maybe I can get some dynamite over to him. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, we killed him. We killed him. Or something. Oh, or I guess we didn't. Maybe there's somebody still in there somehow. How is that even possible? Yeah, I kind of mucked this up. But that's fine. We'll see if he can handle that. That's kind of where I wanted it to go. I wanted it to go right inside the door, but a fire over the jamb of the door might be good. Yeah, that dude is still in there hanging out. I think whoever's up there is the only person left, if they're even left at all. I think Javier nailed him. Yeah, we kind of botched that a little bit, trying to do something outside of the bounds of Rockstar's inscrutable desires. I mean, it is a silent weapon, the tomahawk, or at least it should be if it's not. But anyway, though, we got a lot of things on fire and, you know, killed everybody without anybody dying and such. I got shot a few times, but, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. Let's go loot everybody and then find out what riches await us in the barn proper.
You want the money or not? Come on.
There's she. Oh, it was a she. So they did have a sister. Molly. Molly will get all the jam. Or Edie. Edie would get all the jam, right?
Ah, well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
It's a halfway decent score here, too. I don't remember exactly how much, but it's like, might have been like, altogether, like $100 and some odd dollars. It's a nice little amount, man. But we got to get up here and loot this lady. She probably scored the 175. Wow, that's actually pretty darn good for a non-main mission there. Oh, and I think we have some other stuff in this chest, too. Yeah, I remember this. This was a really nice score. Early game. Second chapter. There's 50. That's worth 50. And 50 more. So we actually got over $300 out of that deal. Not a bad score there, boys. Not a bad score at all. Plus, we still got the houses to loot. There may be some jewelry and other things in there that we can sell later on. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here, boys. Can this place have more fire? Of course it can have more fire. Of course it can. Even though that wasn't lit up, we were able to light it up anyway. Light it up, mother... Alright, so now that this place is thoroughly looted, I think we can head on back to the camp and do something. I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet, but we've got a long ways to travel. We may, I don't know, we may do a little hunting along the way. Make something out of the trip out here.
Faster.
Hey, mister, help me! How about we skip the small talk, eh?
Oh, this guy's here to rob my... He's trying to pull me off the horse and rob me. That's... Let me see if I can get a shot on him. I do want to blow his brains out. Let me see. Let's just get a little bit closer. Yeah, there you go. That usually goes a little bit more smoothly. He'll, like, make a plea to give him a ride, and... I think I came up on him a little too fast, so when I got close to him, then it was like, oh, let's just skip the small talk. He cut himself off. Anyway, now he doesn't have a head anymore, which is actually preferred. I don't want any sort of open casket burial for that bastard if they happen to find him out here in the wilderness. Come try to take me off my horse. Give this guy a wide berth.
You're just wasting time.
I was nice to you. A waste of time. Oh, I've got something for you, sir. I've got something for you. How about that? Let's see what happens now. Let's see how big of a waste of time I am now. I tell you what, I'm gonna waste a little time on figuring out a way to kill you that suits my appetite. Let's just drop him off of this cliff. I mean, you know, we're wasting his time. Well, now I'm gonna let him waste a little bit of my time. You know, I was playing. You know, I was trying to be nice. I said, "Hey, mister." I gave him a wide berth. So now what happens? Who's? Well, damn it, he's still alive. I thought that was just a sheer drop there.
Out of the damn way.
I tied him up and threw him there, but somehow, some way, I still think it's his fault that he's in my way, so... Maybe this will be a sheer drop. I'm afraid to look over too much or I'll fall off, so... Let's drop him off at this height. Well, that killed him. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I wanted to see him fall a great distance, but I think 2 small distance falls did him in. Waste of time. Waste of life is what I say. Tell you, man, kindness goes a long way with Arthur Morgan. A long way. Let's see what we got in here. Oh my god, something terrible happened in this little shed or shack. There's a gold nugget there. Is that literally all they were fighting over? A couple bucks worth of gold? I guess these two, or both of these two, just had to have it all to themselves. Just over one gold nugget, huh? Yikes. It's the kind of stuff you come across in RDR 2, just a random scene of wanton greed and violence. Those look like sacks of money. Why can't I take those? Damn you, Rockstar.
You get the hell away from here and stay there. Just get
I
out.
ain't here to cause trouble.
Oh, this guy doesn't want to listen to reason.
I told you,
He doesn't want to listen to reason at all, so he'll get shot to death on that riverbank there. You know, if you weren't such a big bag of dicks, you and I could be hanging out by the campfire, telling stories. You know, laughing it up. Stoking the flames of friendship. Instead, well, you're going to be buried at sea. Or stream. Buried at stream. Is that a word? Can I say that? And not sound like an idiot? Something that's kind of weird. If you come across like a campsite or whatever, and there's like boxes and stuff to loot, like you're fine there, but for some reason whenever there's like a carcass or a fish hanging on a line like this and you take it, you immediately lose honor. I don't really understand that. If you loot a body, you lose honor. If you loot a carcass, you lose honor. But if you like loot a container or a box at a campsite like this, you're totally cool, man. Like, where's the logic in that? I don't understand who came up with this crap. Alright, we got this little 3-star elk here, and I think we got him. He's going down. He's going down. An unknown animal. Let's see what unknown animal has evaded our detection. It looks like a snake to me. Alright, so there are a lot of things that you can craft with snake skin, but by God, snakes are by far the hardest animal to get a perfect pelt from. So I'm using the red dot on the mini monocle to try to find him. What you want to do is you want to get the snake, try to find its head with the reticle right now, but you want to get the snake to a point where it curls up like this, and then if you can see its head and you hit it right in the face like that with a small game arrow, then you can effectively hunt them. But that is almost about the most guaranteed way to do it. Otherwise, if you hit them with a small game arrow anywhere else, they just live, except for they're only 1 star after that. And if you hit them with any other weapon, then they automatically go to 2 stars. Even the varmint rifle does a terrible job of it.
Whoa! You get on.
I still can't get over this. The guy angles his horse towards where I'm riding, and then he's like, whoa, what? Well, woe to that. Why do people try to run you off the road in this game and then get pissed about it? I don't think I would be as upset if it was just one of the two.
Whoa, bear.
There was a little tiny rodent or something that just ran under us, and it is something we have not yet discovered. It's either a rat, a brown or black rat, or maybe even a chipmunk. I think the muskrat we've already discovered, so let's stop trying to focus on that stupid 1-star jackrabbit track, and let's see if we can find this little guy. That's him right there. We can't run him over. Chipmunk. Alright. Alright, I think I can use the small game arrow from the horseback. I might screw this up. Ooh. Let's see if he's still 3 stars. Yes!
Stop right there. I will shoot you.
What do you think about your little ambush now, motherfuckers? What do you think about your little ambush now? Huh? Where'd you spawn in from, you piece of shit? I gotta admit, I love these ambushes. I do. I miss the fact that they don't exist anymore later in game when you start, you know, exploring too much. You run into them once and they never occur again. I kind of miss them. It makes the game exciting. Of course, when I first started playing it, a lot of times these ambushes would result in either death or serious illness due to lead poisoning, but Now, we just march right through them like there's no problems.
Easy. Whoa.
We've got another poor victim, similar in a way to the snake bite guys. You've got these bear trap guys who somehow, some way, step in their own trap.
You all right? Oh, this looks bad.
No, I'm not all right. It's real bad. Come on, quick. I can't stay here much longer. Keep at it. It's getting loose. Oh, God, you did it. Praise Jesus. Oh, God. I gotta grab something for the blood. Thank you. Oh, I was done for. You saved me. Thank you. Take something from my bag for the trouble, though. I'm gonna take a minute now.
Here. Drink this for the pain.
Man, that voice acting is awesome. Maybe even more awesome in light of the fact that this is an event that you can miss. This is something that you can totally... This isn't the most important scene in the game, but this guy that they hired to do the voice acting sure as hell performed it like it was. That's... I don't know. I love him. I can take this stuff in and appreciate it a lot more in a second playthrough. I mean, that's amazing. That guy, whoever did the voice acting, sounded like he got his leg caught in a bear trap. That was almost moving. That guy should win an award for like most... Is there an award for like most unimportant voice acting role knocked out of the park? Alright, so if you remember with Master Hunter, we need to kill 5 animals with a clean kill after having successfully called them. And so I'm going to try to do a little bit of that here, especially since we have a 3-star pronghorn down there. And I believe we need some pronghorn pelts for the trapper. That's 1. Now the rest are going to take off a running. Yep, nice.
Stop right now.
We have another ambush.
One more step.
Second one of this trip.
Whoa. No sense.
I don't care what they have to say. We're just gonna start killing. A small toll. Can I pay in carbine? Would that be okay? Yeah, this is my payment. It's payment in carbine. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more carbine. Damn it! Just shoot the gun. Sometimes you can't shoot when your horse's head rears up in the way, which I think is garbage. But this guy's gonna get run over by my horse. I'm determined to kill him in that way. Exactly. All right, we're back at camp. We've got a couple of things to do.
Hey, Arthur. When the time comes, how you think you'll act?
I ain't giving it much thought.
Well, I have. A lot. I think we'll be okay. But then again, well, maybe not. We are all just creatures, living, as it were, on a sea of magma. All is temporary. Ain't no souls. Ain't nothing. But this.
This is what I call an existential depression.
I guess I plan on leaving with a hole shot in me.
Either that or he's on acid. It's one of the two. Now, just in case you guys don't remember, Kieran was the guy that we found after our original attack on the O'Driscoll camp in Chapter 1, I believe it was. And we got him on horseback. We lassoed him and brought him with us. And so we haven't really dealt with Kieran since the time. He's been tied to a tree. So at this juncture now, we're going to go and cash in on, I guess, the advantage of having him with us and have him lead us to an O'Driscoll camp where theoretically the leader, Colm O'Driscoll, is located.
Not that old gang of yours.
I said, I told you, I don't know nothing.
That's what I thought.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
Ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? Dutch, what do you want me to do?
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah!
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll's holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious, I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go.
Gilded.
Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
You're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll lead. Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
How you holding up, John?
Fine. Still ain't right, but I'm fine.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned with.
Well, when you was having a failure of reason, hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
I hope so. But I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Bill, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
Keep that in your mind, young feller. Right at the forefront of it.
Now we go left, road'll take us up and round. You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
Yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then. How are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law, nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free. Combs a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting, here and now.
We could have done that in chapter 1. All I had to do was snipe him from the ridge up there.
Into the forest.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Okay by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right, then.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
Follow me, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now. Come on. It'd be suicide. You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Well, Bill really wants to see his balls up close and detached from his body. I don't know what to make of that. Not sure what to make of that. He seemed really excited with those tongs earlier.
The cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The feller that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
Come on.
What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
No, I'm
gonna deal with this first fella.
taking everybody out.
Okay, go to work.
Even though the NPCs will do it perfectly here, we're gonna make it happen, Captain.
Don't you damn move.
Morgan, the next two. What's the plan?
Keep back where they won't hear us. When I move, you move. Take them out at a distance.
I can do that.
Nice.
We're moving on the camp. I left our guide up there. Meek as a little lamb.
He better be.
I haven't watched anybody play this mission online. I don't know anything about what the possibilities are for stealth, but I think I'm just going to go in hard.
This one's mine. We need it done right.
Go on and show us then.
That's it.
Okay.
That's how it happens.
Now what? We're at the perimeter. What's the call?
Time to move on them.
I'll see what they got. Let's see what they're capable of.
Shall ever be.
Let's go.
How you doing, Alfred?
Oh, yeah. So I guess that definitively ends stealth whenever you send them. Do they have women and children here? Well, I hear women. Maybe that's just the O'Driscolls.
We catch you unawares.
God bless, my shooting is awful right now. Well, that worked. Yeah, let's just do some dead-eyeing here for these flankers. Bill, we're hid out in the woods. What do you... I don't think we can talk. Oh! Oh, they're coming from behind, of course. Oh, come on. That was a good shot. Oh, John, nice work. Nice work, son. There we go. Let's get on up in here. Stop cowering behind cover. Nice. I think that was a heart shot. Oh, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't, no. They ain't going nowhere. No one leaves. No one.
I'll check. You look out here.
So we'll get our close range beast here, our sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, and see if we can't figure out who or what's hiding up in this cabin. Oh! Right in the spleen.
You all right?
Sure. Thank you. Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
Can't believe Bill's the reasonable one in this argument, or conversation.
All right, then, go on, get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you
Get
up.
lost.
Shit, lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on, get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Como just was gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
So we officially have a new member, Kieran. He proves his worth, his value. First, you know, for the most part, is a punching bag for a lot of the camp's members, including Jack, if I remember right. I don't know if we'll ever catch that scene, but Jack at some point is throwing rocks at him, and I think Sean headbutts him at some point. Micah may tackle him or whatever, but he ultimately becomes, you know, a dude. He becomes a guy that's part of our group. I think we even have a like a camp mission with him or something that's alright, and here's what we get. What we can get for the first time, the double-barrel shotgun. It's rusty and ugly as hell, so we're going to have to use the gun oil to maintain it. And so guns in this game lose their condition over time. Whenever you shoot them, whenever you get in water with them, believe it or not, you have to use gun oil constantly to maintain a weapon, or its stats start to really suck. Some magical entity has alerted the area to our presence, so I guess the looting of the cabin is over. Again, really not a big thing, I would say, later in the game, but early in the game, it really does seem like Rockstar went to great lengths to discourage you from looting an area, and I'm not really sure why that is. Oh god, the law's coming from that way, and they're coming fast! We almost just died, and we're going to be in trouble here for nothing. We were seen doing nothing. We were witnessed doing nothing. None of those fucking O'Driscolls got away from camp to go tell the law, nor would they actually do that since they're in a criminal gang. This makes no sense at all. Let's see if we can escape these guys. I'm not going to run up a big high bounty. Oh, holy crap. That bridge is not there. Alright, it looks like we're going to have to do a standoff here. That's just all there is to it. We're trapped. We're cornered. Classic Old West scenario here. The carbine is just going to have to do us right here. Alright, you're dead. You should be dead, but... Ah! There we go, right in the chin. That's what I like. Come on around that corner. Come on around that corner. Alright, that's... Alright, there's one more guy. He's in a precarious position. I'm not going to try to sit there and shoot him as he halfway hangs off that mountain. We'll just dead-eye him and move the hell on out of here with our $95 bounty. For no reason. There's really no reason why we should have a bounty now. There's no way in the world the law could have possibly known that that was me who had anything to do with that camp. I was riding away from it. Whoever detected the crime scene, I was inside a fucking building. I tell you, man, I don't know Sometimes I really question the playability of this game if you actually want to play it the way that I think the game seems to give you the option or the ability to play it. There's no reason right now why I should be running from the law, much less have a $95 bounty. I mean, they're all dead now. All the witnesses are gone. No one knows who actually took those dudes out. They don't have cameras that they're taking pictures of me of or radio communications to tell other people where I'm at. Again, all this shit might work really well as mechanics in Grand Theft Auto. And it actually does work pretty well in that game. I mean, I generally disdain it when police would spawn around corners and crap like that, but for the most part, it works pretty well and it makes a lot of sense. But not out here in the Old West do I believe this mechanic is in any way, shape, or form welcome. Look, I mean, look at them right now. Like, how do they know that I'm winding my way down this hill? You didn't even see me kill anybody, much less know where I'm at. So, but we got away from them. Successfully away from them. I tell you what, I think this is a great place to end the episode. This was a really fun one. I'm going to try my best to get to some more of the main quest next time as opposed to piddling around so much in the wild. But guys, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit that notifications bell. It's very important. But as for now, this is JP3 signing out. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Goodbye.